You're listening to DraftKings Network.
Say goodbye to your credit card rewards. Greedy corporate mega stores, led by Walmart and Target, are pushing for a law in Congress to take away your hard-earned cash back and travel points to line their pockets. The Durbin-Marshall credit card bill would enact harmful credit card routing mandates that would end credit card rewards as we know it. If you love your credit card rewards, tell your lawmakers, hands off my rewards. Tell them to oppose the Durbin-Marshall credit card bill.
Jessica, I want to include you in the conversation that Stugotz and I just had off air with Greg Cody. Do you want to tell Jessica what it is that you told us? Because I think she will find this funny. I didn't see this.
It's amazing.
I didn't see this register on your face when they were lighting the fuse that was that joke to get to the explosion at your microphone.
Well, one of the reasons why I was resisting, like you came at me a couple of times and said smashing machine, and Mike finally did, and so I'm like, okay, I'll say it. I honestly didn't know what it meant.
Oh, God.
Like, I thought it had something to do with boxing. Because we were talking about, what's his name, The Rock. I don't think of myself as being naive, but I just, in the context of a boxing movie, right. I thought that meant...
Sweet, naive man.
What are the ways you've said make love over the years?
Baby!
Do you have, like,
That's
words
the main one.
that you'd replace with smashing or something? Like, how did you say it back in your day?
Whoopee.
Whoopee. What did I say? No, I mean, come on.
I said that in your ear.
Oh, okay.
You're trying to get him to say the f***ing machine.
I mean,
He has no idea what's happening
I mean,
here.
the F word is a classic. I mean, that's, that spans the generations.
Greg, I do find it just simply staggering that you still don't know when someone's talking in your ear and when they're talking on the air, and you're having private conversations with people that cannot be heard by the audience.
Yeah, that's correct.
JuJu, this is one of the things that you have loved about the show over the years, all of the things that happened with Greg Cody. What are the criticisms that are coming in today on what it is that we did?
First of all, salute. Good to see y'all beautiful brothers and sisters today. Much love to everybody involved. John 3:16, this can't be his real name, says, "You can't pay Chris to smell his dad's change bowl. I beg to differ." And I would like to beg to differ as well. I could pay you something to smell that bowl, bro.
That's gross, man. I mean, you're right. You could pay me.
I'll give you 5.
I have a number.
I'm going to bring it in next week. We'll do that live on the air.
God, that is my nightmare, though. I just hate that.
Is there a number in that bowl? Like if he were to give you an amount from that bowl, the smelly bowl, is it something that would make it worth your time?
I probably need more than there's in that bowl.
Is it weird, JuJu? Do you think it is weird that Chris Cody has this issue with smelling change? It's not an allergy or an aversion I was expecting to hear about today.
Nah, I think he just got an allergy to just wanting to disagree with his damn daddy every week. Like, it ain't even about the change. It's just he want to disagree with his daddy, so he going to stand stern. If apple don't fall from the tree, you always say the most stubborn person you know is Greg Cody. And might I introduce you to young Christopher C. Cody?
Okay.
I can't argue with this.
Fair enough. He's becoming his dad as we speak. They also called Chris Cody the smashing machine in college as well.
Did they?
Smash Wendy's.
What else do you have there, JuJu?
This is a note from me, just tying the loop on Stugotz. I saw Stugotz there. I wish I would have got this earlier. He says that he's rooting for Aaron Rodgers, but he says Kyrie Irving is a failure. And I feel like if you put Kyrie Irving's rings in the box and you put Aaron Rodgers' rings in the box, it's going to come out snake eyes. You feel me? So it's a lot. It's hilarious what we decide to show grace in the world, but neither here nor there.
It is both here and there, and I appreciate that you pointed out that discrepancy because Stugotz has spent a couple of days here at what should be a pretty magical time for Kyrie Irving after whatever it is you think of him. Have to have been a couple of difficult years for Kyrie Irving. Like, to poop on him now, you're going out of your way to deny the excellence of what it is you're watching because there's not anything in his behavior now right. that would warrant going after him that way.
You had all year to get it done. What have you done for me lately? Andrew R. on Twitter says, I'd rather hear Amin's bad, hot NBA takes than Mike Ryan trying too hard to embrace fringe sports. That's a little bit rude. But I use that as a segue to the brother Amin Elhassan. See, I be telling y'all, if y'all want y'all information on NBA and all things NBA, y'all should come to the kid. Video team has a tape and some footage of something that I feel like y'all might be excited to see. Clip this whenever for the end of the year.
Yeah, man. You could put on wax, man. You can put on wax. I think this is a terrible deal for Boston.
Oh,
really?
I think this is a terrible deal for Boston.
I feel bad for Malcolm.
You got that much faith in Rob Williams?
Oh my God, that
clip comes courtesy of the Bomb podcast with Trayvon Edwards. Salute Tom Haberstroh. But yes, sir, like, come on, man, that's y'all expert, that's y'all king. Oh no, look. The alarm's going off now.
Okay.
What a Kowinki doing?
Yes, you are incriminating Amin Elhassan.
Hope everything's okay over there.
That is as bad a clip as we can use to make Amin Elhassan ashamed. He just said it was a terrible deal. Like, that's irrefutable right there. We have conclusion. He flew in today in order to refute this, and
did all the voices.
And how many voices
that was
did
over.
he do
Way
today?
over.
He hit the over.
I'm telling you, when y'all think of NBA, think of me. I know everybody got a podcast. Oddball with Charlotte. I get it. Everybody's an expert. But I'm just saying, when you think of experts, don't forget about the kid, because I've been telling you a lot of the stuff that's been in front of these cameras, in front of these takes from these high-paid people, JJ Redick's of the world, Pat McAfee's of the world, your boys. That's your man. And so, hey, put some respect on my name soon. I will request it. Also, listen to the Alley-Oop after the post-game show. I had Zach Harper on there talking good. Claire and my dog Josh Smith. We talking good sports after these NBA playoff games, man. Lock in. And everybody's always invited, but I know y'all go to sleep at 6 p.m., so
that's true. Salute to you, JuJu. Before you go, your Atlanta Dream are playing the Mystics tonight. Are the Mystics going to get their first win of the season?
Before we get to that, last night, Caitlin Clark went crazy in the loss. And you know, I feel like, well, I'm going to answer my sister. Man, I don't like to do that. I don't like to predict L's. And you know what I mean? It's a lot of sisters in Washington trying their best, man. I'm always riding with my dream, but I don't have any faith in the Washington Mystics, especially without B Psycho on the team. B Sykes, Brittany Sykes. She's the motor to that team, and without her and a couple of key injuries, I know Steffi Dosen and Van Loo, she's been stepping up as well for the Washington Mystics as a guard. She's a sharpshooter, but I think that the Atlanta Dream going to have a little bit more for them than they planned. Also, Shakira Austin is questionable as well too. So their whole team is going through a bit of injuries. And Elena Delle Donne sitting out the whole year. So they got a rebuilding year in Washington.
I want to respect what it is that you are wishing for us to put some respect on your name as it regards the basketball analysis. So go ahead and give us whatever it is you wanted to say there about Caitlin Clark before you respected Jessica's question, and also give me your thoughts on something we did not talk about enough today, which is Dallas and Minnesota, that game last night. We didn't cover it very much today.
Right. It was awesome seeing every now and then glimpses of Rudy getting to give it back to Luka. Every now and then Luka be switched on Rudy in the post, and he like, yes, sir. You see what happens when it's the other way around. You're not just going to be screaming at me. And I think that was the first game that the tandem of Kyrie and Luka struggle out of all these games. And if they're going to struggle, and Ant-Man, finally, welcome to the league. Welcome to understanding how tall you are. Welcome to being 7 feet tall. Yes, take the ball to the hole. My only criticism with Cat is he picks up his dribble around the three-point line and then takes his two gathers. If he took one more dribble within that perimeter and took his gather from around the free throw line extended, I think that he could add the deceleration into his game. He could get more fouls or just dunk because he's that tall. So I think the emergence and waking up of Cat could prove dangerous to the Mavericks, because I know we all say that they're going to play the Celtics, but whoa, not so fast. You did me.
Well, he finally made some shots at the end of that game. They needed all of them. They needed everything he was doing. Like he was historically awful from three for the last 5 games, and he saved their season last night while doing dumb shit, fouling people.
Right. And of course, like I say, Caitlin and the W, I know we got to get out of here, but Caitlin and the W, dog, everybody in the league, like I said the other day, it's showtime. It's LeBron coming to your town. She's on tour. Every single city she stops in, they're trying to embarrass and ruin her. But guess what? Sis is finding her groove now. Sis is putting these pieces together where I don't think necessarily it's on her growth anymore. Some of the coaching decisions, some of the rotations, some of the, you know what I mean? It's happening right now. And, salute to big Timmy Fact Ben, like, oh my God, she has been a godsend. Like, that sister right there is playing her way into the All-Star conversation, in my opinion. You did me.
Do you dig him, Greg?
I do. I always have.
The smashing machine
Thank you,
digs
brother.
you, JuJu. Thank you.
Hold on, before we get out of here. Before we get out of here. Also, the last note I have, a lot of screaming and cussing at each other today on the show. A lot of Pit Viper glasses went missing. We called each other F words. A lot of Amin Elhassan cussing at each other.
Child
I seem
reveals.
to remember someone got in trouble for that, not to point any elbows. So I think that everybody needs to get in some anger management and get the help that they deserve.
Okay. Thank you, JuJu.
Those pit vipers are fucking expensive too.